G'day everybody, we're here in the boatyard again in Mallorca. We're doing our second video collaborating with Supernova and in particular International Yacht Coatings because we're painting our entire hull, top and bottom. We're going to be focusing on the bottom paint this week and we're got to keep our fingers crossed for some good weather because it's a little bit cloudy today, but it should settle down and cooperate for us. So we're going to focus mostly on the bottom paint, but also some really fine work on the top sides to get that surface really perfect, ready for the beautiful color that we're going to be painting the top.
We're supposed to get a big weather improvement here in the next couple hours, so
yeah, hopefully that holds through and we'll get that bottom paint on ASAP.
Hoorah, let's do this.
Morning.
Morning. How's your day starting out?
Yeah, very well.
So we're just putting some more tape up because we have to continue on with the water line here. It's this the dark gray up there. It needs two more coatings. The water line on this side is already completed. We completed that last night, and just a huge busy day of prep and everything. And we're hopefully going to get a bunch of bottom paint on as well. The hull prep is continuing today. You can see up there, it's going strong. These guys have been doing tons of work. They've been really good. We kind of usually we like to do everything ourselves, but with the timeline we're under, it's just not physically possible to do. And then with the organization of all the other spare parts and everything that we need, and not spare parts, parts to just fix the boat, it's been physically impossible for me to be out here working for some of it. Yvette's been absolutely amazing. She's been on the ground doing a ton of it. Adam's been amazing. Everyone that's here has been doing great work. So this is what we're looking at so far, and hopefully in the next little while it's going to look a lot different. And I can tell you that when this bottom paint happens, it is going to be like absolutely life-changing. And little sneak peek, those are underwater lights that were already on the boat, and there was already underwater lights in place, but they were all broken. So we installed those quickly. It took a couple of hours to install 6 underwater lights, so that's good. These are the boys. These are the champions. They are ridiculously good at hull prep. I asked them to go as fast as they could, but still do a really good job. They know that we're not one of the super yachts in the yard, and that there's a very limit on what we can afford. And so they've been absolutely outstanding with prep and everything, with just getting everything ready. I think it's been 3 days in total, including one day that had a lot of rain, and they've almost completed all the hull prep. There was so many marks in the hull. The front of the boat was all marked up and bad, and had been in a bunch of accidents and stuff before we got to it. So yeah, that's where we're sitting at now. That's the quick update. So let's let the work commence. That green is the last bit of the epoxy primer that's going on. Not epoxy primer, sorry, epoxy filler that's going on. Yeah, it's so much is getting done. So much is getting done. All of this rail used to be vinyl here, and by rail I mean just right here. All along used to be vinyl. It was terribly baked on, and a lot of that was hand sanded. I was able to use the machine for some part of it, and then we had to scratch with a razor blade a bunch of it off. The heat gun didn't really do a whole lot because all the glue was baked out of it, and we didn't want to kind of burn the stuff below, and that took forever to do. It's still happening. There's still a little bit of it that needs to be done today. Whew. Getting nervous here. Getting nervous. It's getting down to the wire. If you look at that, that's what the batteries are at right now. And it's because we have not had shore power for a little bit. So all the heat guns, all the sanders, all the everything, vacuums have all been working off of just the boat's power system for the past 2 days. And it's been a huge draw. And then add that to electric cooking and everything. And the power systems are very low, but we just managed to get that shore power going again. So we're starting to charge the 48 volt bank, and what I just showed you, the 24 volt bank, will be next on the charging block. Here's the rudder. So it's been split apart, and there's some corrosion there, and it looks like some cracking. So that will need to be properly welded, and it's still it's up in the air whether or not we're going to be able to find a shop to do that. We're really hoping that we can find a shop to do that, but we'll see. The rudder itself has been split open. You see, it's in 2 parts, and so that has to be repaired as well, but only after we repair the actual metal part of the rudder. So there's a lot going on today, but one of the things I have to do is take that rudder in to one of the welding shops and see if they can help with that. That's Adam. He's putting on Gel Shield Protect. It's an epoxy primer, and we're gonna, a bunch of the patches of the hull, like you can see right here, this is just a fiberglass patch. It's open fiberglass, so we're putting layers of Gel Shield Protect on to protect the hull, and so we don't get osmosis. And then after that, we're gonna hit it with a full coat of a vinyl primer, and it's from International. And basically what it allows you to do is, if you don't know what bottom paint you have on your boat, it allows you to paint over it. So you use this vinyl primer, and if you have a random bottom paint, scuff it up, use the vinyl primer, and then you can put proper bottom paint like some Micron 99 or some of the other bottom paints on that vinyl primer, and you won't have compatibility issues. So it's a huge thing. All the time I see in forum posts, people are asking, oh, how do I tell what bottom paint is mine? Or they're trying to get a hold of previous owners and stuff like that, and they're trying to figure out what bottom paint mixes with what bottom paint, and you don't have to be concerned with that with this vinyl primer. Anyway, I'm gonna take this rudder post here into the shop. Check that out. Great news. They've taken the rudder. They have the ability to weld it. They have some experience with this, which is really, really good. So they're going to be able to fix the rudder up so it's going to be safe again, which is awesome. There's a couple of spots that they're going to have to do on the rudder, but it's on the rudder post, but it's all going to be fixed up. This is a giant pit. And so what they do is they'll lower a monohull in here that needs to get a lot of work done to it. And it allows them to access down below and up top without having to basically be on scaffold and all that kind of stuff. So it saves a little bit of money, but you got to pay money to be in the pit, and it's massive. Our boat is like one of the smaller boats around here.
All right, back to the boat. And the best thing about the place we just took the rudder post to is that they can get it done in time. And that's one of our big concerns at the moment, getting everything done in time before we have to get back in the water, because that's a final date that this place has strict kind of turnaround, and we need to get everything done.
Yeah.
Quick pit stop for us while we wait for our neighbours to get put back in the water. They've got a nice coat of paint, but you wait until you see ours.
It's time to get some painting done. Whew. It's gonna be a long day. Got some tunes going in my ear. It's about to get real. You ready? Yeah, ready. Ho, ho, ho! One day later, and the primer is done. We were gonna do the bottom paint directly after the primer, but then you're only allowed to work so late in the yard here, and they said we couldn't continue working into the night. So it is what it is. Pretty much just after we started, you probably couldn't tell in the time lapse, the sales guy came.
Not a sales van, but the sails of a boat.
Yeah, and he came to look at our main sail because the shape of it is all wrong. We thought maybe the battens weren't strong enough. It turns out he thinks that it just the sail needs to be taken in a little bit. So we're gonna have to pull that down. But I was like all suited up, and then Yvette was able to tag in right away, so she painted the majority of the boat, which was nice.
And it's looking so nice. So happy with it. I'd leave it like this, but that won't work too well in the water. So next step is the actual black bottom paint.
Yeah, so we're gonna start mixing up some bottom paint and get some bottom paint on there.
Please remain seated. Everything's gonna be alright.
All right, we are done the bottom paint. And by that I mean one coat of 3 coats of the bottom paint. But hey, it's looking pretty good right now. And now we're just gonna do a little bit more painting prep for the top side. So I'm gonna get the electronic machine, scissor lift. I'm gonna go up here, and there's, you wouldn't believe it, a little bit more vinyl that needs to be removed. So I'm gonna go do that right now. We're at the side of the boat here up top, and you can see the little blue here. That all needs to come off. So I got a razor blade and I'm gonna take it off.
It's been a really long day. We got the bottom paint on. We've been doing a whole bunch of other stuff, getting the top sides really, really prepped, like so that they're going to look so beautiful. Darcy's been working non-stop trying to get the last of the vinyl wrap off in the spots that are really, really difficult. He's been working non-stop. He's putting tape around the windows, making sure everything's ready to go for tomorrow. More work. We're under the pump. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks on the hard, like not getting any sleep. Luckily, we've got my friend Leah here, who we met in the STCW course, and we're doing lots of cooking together, so at least we're eating good now. We're going to have a really nice dinner and dessert because even though it's almost 9 o'clock, it's actually Darcy's birthday today. Don't know if I've mentioned that because we've been too busy working, but he's still working now, and I'm about to put my foot down and make him stop and come inside so that we can have at least a nice dinner and some special dessert. But first I'm going to go take him a beer and make him stop working. Oh, there goes Coconut. Luckily we've washed down the boat today, so there he is. Let me grab a light. Darcy!
Hey. How you doing?
I'm good. I've got something for you. Hold on. That's better. I can see you now.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's getting a bit late.
Take this beer, have a sip, and then that means you're not allowed to work anymore because you're not allowed alcohol on the scissor lift. So time to stop for the night.
Alright.
It's like almost 9 o'clock, so you've had what's that, 6 till 9? That's a...
Oh, I slept
Can't even...
today.
Oh, you did sleep in a little bit.
Yeah,
What, till...
I think.
I think it was 7:30. Such a big sleep in. At least you got something nice for your birthday.
Yeah.
How's the work going?
It's going. I think maybe we need another day of prep. So.
Oh, well.
And then yeah. Oh, a tough day, but
It's going to be worth it. Next year, I promise we'll have a nice birthday somewhere beautiful.
No more boatyards.
No more boatyards on birthdays.
All right. Deal.
All right, you get up here.
Okay.
Coconut also wants to say hello. Don't you, Coconut? Hey? You having a look around? Looks a little bit different, doesn't it, up here? That's looking good. It's going to be looking even better soon. And these sides that were blue are looking nice and white, ready for paint. Aren't they, Coconut? What else do we have to show everyone? Okay. So down here, it's looking pretty good. The teak is off pretty well. We're still going to take the teak off this top layer and then leave down there. But as you can see, the workbench is full of work tools. Yeah, it's all a bit of a mess, but it's a organised mess and definitely worth all the hard work. I think it's time for a snack for Coconut.
Truffle risotto for Darcy's birthday.
It is delicious.
It's so delicious. Even Coconut's eyeing it off. And she never does that when she has a whole plate of cat grass.
She's eating her unwatered cat grass.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Darcy. Happy birthday to you. Hip it a hip.
Hooray!
Yay!
Just so you know, all of this is getting eaten tonight.
Oh, yeah. You want to bet? Oh, look how good that is. Speculoos. Huh?
Speculoos and red berries tiramisu.
Wow, never heard of a better tiramisu than that.
Mm-hmm.
And Darcy doesn't like coffee, so
Yeah.
this will be your first ever tiramisu that you've enjoyed
Oh, you never tried tiramisu at all?
Yes.
and did not like it.
Like
didn't like
I tried like
You have
a
tried it?
super coffee one, but
Oh, yeah.
everything you make tastes amazing. So
It does.
Oh. Okay.
Best chef instructor ever. That's the post I'm using to try and get the bearing out. I think we might have gotten the wrong size bearing, so have to remove that. I tried putting a bolt up there with a string attached to it, but it's just not enough pressure, even with a heavy object. So I have a big pipe, and you can probably see it sticking up right there. And the idea is to hit that pipe with a hammer and get that bearing loose. That's actually one of our orca poles. The idea behind that is if the orcas attack you, which is a problem where we're going, then you put the pole in the water and you hit it with a hammer, and they don't like that sound, and then they leave. So hopefully we'll never have to use them, so at least we're getting some use out of them here. This is potentially the cause of our rudder problems. We're replacing both of these cylinders. We're going to keep them and rebuild them, but there's some problems with this ram. Anyways, they're going to be spare parts. We're going to have new parts, and this tech here is doing a bang up job helping us out. We don't have time to do all this stuff ourselves, so this is a huge help.
Thank you.
We have our prop shaft back now. The rudder post is still in the welding shop. This was in the machine shop. We needed to get a new coupling here because the old one was just absolutely toast. So we got a new key cut and everything for it. So it's good to go. We'll be able to bolt this back on. We're just waiting for some cutlass bearings to arrive before we install this, but let's start walking it back to the boat. It's heavier than I wanted it to be, but light enough to walk with. That boat is absolutely massive. It's getting hauled out of the water.
Well, that's another day of boat work done. It's going a little bit slower now because we're really focusing on that topside, making sure it's perfect so that when we put the nice bright colour on, it will look really, really good.
You almost gave it away there.
I know, I nearly said bright colour, but no, it is bright, but you don't know what colour it is, but it's going to look beautiful, and it's going to be extra beautiful if we spend that little bit more time now in the yard to scuff up any shiny spots that we've missed. Make sure we're filling and fairing any extra bits, which we've spent a fair bit of time on today, and then sanding those down, and really just pretty much going over with a fine tooth comb anywhere that needs an extra little bit of helping hand to make it good. But there's a bit of rain in the forecast over the next few days, so we're definitely not painting those top sides just yet, even though we're pretty much ready as of today. What we will focus on though is getting another coat of bottom paint on. We're going to be able to do that tomorrow, it looks like.
And a lot more inspecting the tiny, tiny little bits of the hull.
Yeah, that can kind of continue pretty much up until we paint it. So we are going to go, no, not to sleep, even though we've been up since like 5:30 every day and working crazy, crazy long hours, like 16, 17, 18-hour days. But we are going to go out tonight because there's a party happening with all the crew of all the super yachts that are here. And I don't know why we're here in this yard. We're not a super yacht, but we're definitely going to join that party because why not? I'm excited.
We got ourselves a ride to the gate. Thank you. Riding in style. Limousine for the crew.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice evening. You too.
The secure just locking what's beautiful.
After a lot of searching, we finally found our bus.
Oh, that's amazing. It's really beautiful. Wow.
More expensive here than in the one. Yes, I see yes.
Supernova's crew, first party. Cheers! Woohoo! They supplied these masks and the drinks, yeah. He asked me if I played rugby, and I said no, but I saw him grab the shorts, so I knew what to do.
It was a really fun night last night, getting to meet people who've travelled all around the world on big boats, small boats, all sorts of things. It was really cool, really interesting, lots of good stories. But as they say, no rest for the wicked. We're back at it this morning. What are you up to, Darcy?
Failing.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out the fitting of our new bearings for the rudder. And I think I might have just got good news, but it'll take a little bit more with this screwdriver that I've turned into a chisel. And I'll be able to tell you if our rudder bearings that we were sent were the right size or not. Regardless of whether they're the right size or not, the right size ones are going to be really difficult to put in. Here's the new rudder bearing, and we were nervous that it was going to be too big because the outer edge here wasn't visible. It was hidden behind fiberglass.
Yeah, it looks way bigger than where it's going, but
yeah, but it does fit. We've now discovered, but now we're gonna have to cut. We're gonna have to cut this out, and it's gonna be
not this.
Not this. Sorry, we're not gonna touch this. This is our new baby.
That's right.
Coconut's gonna have to learn to get along with it. But we're gonna have to cut this out because I think it's laminated in. It's gonna be a real challenge, and I think we don't have the right tools. And I think this is going to be one of those jobs that is a lot easier with the correct tools.
So show us the new one. Look how nice it looks.
The new shiny rudder bearing.
Ooh, looks so good compared to this. Coconut's having a nice sleep in this morning. Now that we've measured that rudder bearing and we're happy with the ones we got sent from Denmark, we were a little bit worried when we opened the package and it looked quite big, but definitely it's the right size. It's just going to be a bit of an issue to get the old one out. But there's no rain in the forecast today, so we're going to do another coat of bottom paint. About to put that on now, so let's suit up. A little bit of a trick to stop getting little bits of fluff from the roller in the paint is just put some tape on. And then it all sticks. Anything that's kind of loose all sticks. You can see a bunch of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of little hairs and stuff on that tape. It's kind of hard to see on the camera.
But it's good. Definitely noticed a difference once we started doing that. We've just finished the first coat on this hull. Well, almost finished. Darcy's doing the final touches, and then we're going to go start on the second hull.
Yay!
That's that coat of paint done. We'll leave the final coat of paint till after we've painted the top side, so you'll see that later on. But for now, I think it's looking really, really nice. Love it.
Still no one's guessed the exact color. People have come close-ish, kind of. Some people, but yeah, not close enough that we're willing to give it to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We are this close. We are this close to having all the paint prep done. We just have a little bit more sanding to do and a little bit more glue removal to do. But man, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. We've been working all day. This is Sunday. We just, it's weird. We've been on for I don't know, this is what, 20 days, 21 days or more.
On the hard?
On the hard and working every single day. So no days off. Soon we'll get out of here and it'll start to pay off.
So the entire day has been spent sanding, filling, sanding again, finding any bits of glue left on from when we tried to get the vinyl wrap off, and then also the chemical to try and get the glue off. And then we still have to wash the boat, but basically the whole day is just trying to get that topside ready for a nice coat of paint. There's just so many little areas that if you leave and then suddenly you're painting and get to and you haven't fixed, then it'll be a problem. When you put the paint on, you just want to do it all in one go, nice and quick. So that's what we've been doing all day long. I'll show you a little bit. Darcy's doing it still right now. Oh, so you can see like here just filling, and then around the base of that stanchion there's still vinyl wrap kind of glue left, and just any areas with kind of holes and things like there. Lots of sanding to make sure it's all roughed up and no longer smooth, like the old paint underneath was really, really smooth. And then all these areas that have been fixed. So been going over the whole boat with a fine tooth comb. Mostly Darcy, me and Adam. It's Sunday, so Adam's not living on the boat.
Cooking.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
Yeah. Anyway, Sunday night, we really want to get everything ready for tomorrow. We're excited, but nervous, and hoping we get it all sorted. We also have people coming to look at the sail tomorrow, so we're going to take the main sail down. We've been waiting all day for the wind to drop because it's been really windy, but it's started to die down now. So hopefully that stays for tomorrow. We want no wind, no rain, and just nice and calm, and fingers crossed, fingers toes crossed. We're taking down the mainsail now to get it fixed. They're going to come pick it up tomorrow, but we've got to take all the battens out first.
It's a fun time. We found one batten so far that has a little bit of a break in it. We'll see if we can fix that, but other than that, they're looking okay. They're still looking a little bit bendy though. I swear the battens should be stronger.
Here comes the next side.
Figure that's the last one.
I'm not sure.
How many do we have? Figure we have at least one more, maybe two.
Yeah,
Looks like that was the last one. Yeah. Like roll it up almost, like fold it up from there.
It's a little bit difficult because the wind unfortunately didn't die.
We're going to loosen all this off, so we don't want to pull it. I got one more to go.
I'm glad we have 3 people for this. With this wind, it's like a tent.
Still heavy?
Yeah.
This thing is seriously heavy.
Like this one? Oh, just
Yeah, but we need the other one. Well, luckily the wind's not that bad right now.
It was warm before when we were pulling it down. It caught it like a tent.
So,
It's about to get dark, so you might miss that last bit, but basically I'm going to use the spinnaker halyard. The guys are down on the actual sail, got a tagline down to shore, or shore to land, and just going to use the halyard to lift it over the edge of the boat and down to the ground. Look how nice it looks behind me, all the mega yachts. And then you can just maybe make out the Cathedral of Palma, which is really, really pretty. And then the lights of Palma City and all the boats in the marinas along the shore. It's a really pretty city.
okay, slow, 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 stop. Stop.
Let me know if you want pasta.
A little bit, yeah. Smoother. Keep it coming. Halfway there. Bit more than halfway there. All right, that's good. Let's untie it and we'll pull the spinnaker back up. Where's the 1, 2, 3 drop?
It's been such a crazy week this week. Whew, I'm so tired. We're super excited to be getting back into the water soon, but obviously there's one major thing that still has to be done.
Well, I would argue to say there's about 1,000 major things, but
there's 1,000 major things that have to be done, but one super exciting one, and that's the actual bright colour that's going on the boat. No one's perfectly guessed what colour it is. Not perfect. So if you haven't guessed, then take a guess, and if you have guessed, take another guess, and you'll be finding out next week, because we are ready to be painting the topsides, and we couldn't be more excited. As you know, we've been collaborating with Supernova and International Yacht Coatings in particular, and from them we're getting our paint, so we're very, very grateful to them. They do really, really, really amazing paints that you can do yourself, you can roll on yourself, and you'll get to see all of that next week. We're excited, and some of you guys are, I'm sure, as well.
got to give a huge shout out to Jason. He's part of the technical team.
Yeah, and just coming down every day, giving us support, answering all our questions, and also just motivation to know that we can do this ourselves. And you'll see, as long as it all goes well, which I know it will, you'll see that you can do it yourself. And so if you've got a boat that either had a wrap on it that was disintegrating like ours, or if you want a bright colour like we do, or a colour that means something to you like we do, then look them up. We'll put all the paints that we're using down below in the description. But yeah, we couldn't be more excited to be doing this. So thank you to all of them there at that company. We're so, 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 so grateful. Now, otherwise, we're going to go to bed. So you guys enjoy your night. We'll see you all next Friday after another big week of work. Huge thanks to our Patreons for all the motivation and support and encouragement you all give us, and just everyone who watches our channel and our videos and likes and comments and subscribes.
And because we're in real time, we can't give sneak peeks often, but the first people to know the paint color are the Patreons.
Yeah, that's right. So if you want to know ahead of time, jump onto Patreon and you'll see there. We haven't painted the boat because we are literally in real time, but they do have a sneak peek of the tin opening. So yeah, we're super excited. Anyway, if we don't see you over on Patreon, we'll see you here next Friday. Bye guys.